This is a small amendment to the previous video, so please watch the previous video too, in order to understand what I'm better understand what I'm talking about here. My relation with the more established parties, like the Green Party of Switzerland and also the Pirate Party of Switzerland, that didn't win any seats. My relation to this party is that I see myself in the role mainly of a idea giver. I would like to provide ideas and long-term perspectives by presenting long-term issues. You can call it visions or whatever. Yeah, it's some kind of I want to be detached from everyday politics, from this very boring and very outdated conservative business proceedings of politics that where you quarrel with the right-wing parties about pensions or about taxes, if taxes go up 5% or not, or what kind of taxes you have, if you have to work 1 year more or less before reaching retirement. I mean, these issues, this is what politicians do in their daily work, and they are not concerned with or for example now with the CO2 problem, with the carbon dioxide pollution of the world, the whole ecosystem increasingly breaking down, warming of the atmosphere, very hot weather. These things are now at least a little bit taken into consideration by politics, especially by the Green Party, of course. So there will be more taxation on airplane petrol, on airplane travel, and on heating with oil, old-fashioned heating, or construction work that emits also a lot of CO2. All these issues, or the agriculture that emits too much CO2. These issues are now at least a little bit addressed by politics. But my ideas, they go further. They really want a fundamental change, how society works, lives, or functions, or how people perceive their role in society. How should I say? How it's a how people can push their boundaries further, can live a life with less unnecessary limits from birth. I mean, the focus of my political ideas is also not only but also on early learning opportunities, on a total overhaul of the socialization of the schooling process. I even want to abolish the word school because it's so outdated. It's connected with such a huge load of outdated practices and beliefs. So I call them what I envision for the future of children. I call it learning opportunities and environments instead of school. Yeah, and it begins at birth or even before birth. birth in case of listening to music when you are still in the womb of your mother. So, or hearing your mother's voice. This is also already a learning process. But then it's clear you should be careful. If you have an unborn, a child that is still in the womb, you don't know how it reacts to the stimuli, so you have to be careful. But afterwards, you see how a baby reacts to what you are presenting, so you can easily optimize the process of learning and interacting. And be relatively sure that what you are doing or trying is good for the infant or for the baby. Yeah, so, or the toddler or later the young child. And this is a focus. And of course, the most, even more important, I think, is democracy, that the people can really decide themselves what they would like, what kind of politics they want. So an internet-based online platform for democratic decision making is, of course, the core, is at the core of my political beliefs. And it should be as quickly as possible global. So it should be a global software platform so that all people from the world can participate. I'm aware, of course, that in countries, in regions, in areas that are where you don't have a democracy but authoritarian rule or a dictatorship, it will be difficult to give the people there the opportunity to vote already now. So I don't know how to solve this problem. We can only hope that in a few decades there are no more dictatorships anymore, or much less. Yeah. That the transformational process of technology will allow an involvement of these societies into democracies too. Yeah, so, but I just want to say, I see myself as an idea giver, I want to provide ideas. I don't see myself as a politician that sits in these boring, old, outdated parliaments and makes legislation there in very small steps. What, of course, should be introduced is the possibility to participate in parliament from far away, from your home or from the place where you are, outside of parliament. If that would be possible, if I could be in my home, in the area where I am anyway, and participate in parliament, then I would, of course, then it would make sense that I participate, maybe, but it would still be to focus too much on details, but at least I wouldn't have to go there physically and sit there. Yeah, so the best is, what I envision is that the fundamental questions of the future of humanity, of womankind and mankind, is decided in a virtual online parliament in the future, in a, if possible, global internet-based parliament where all citizens of the world can participate. Okay, thanks a lot for watching. Now I'm again afraid that the smartphone is full now, so I hope that I can still upload the video. It's 0 o'clock in the... It's 18 minutes past midnight, 0018 on the other mobile phone, plus minus 1 minute, because it's not connected with the internet. It's but the clock is quite precise, but not in terms of, not second, not on the how to say, Sekunden genau. It's not. It's plus minus 1 minute. So it's early Wednesday morning, 23rd of October 2019. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you hopefully in the next video. Maybe not this night, but maybe in a few days or weeks. Yeah, bye.